It was Halloween night, and the Smith mansion was humming with excitement. The grand hall was decked with cobwebs, flickering candles, and eerie decorations. Muffled laughter and spooky music filled the air as guests, dressed in elaborate costumes, danced and mingled. Sarah, dressed as a witch, spotted a small door under the grand staircase. Intrigued, she tiptoed towards it. No one seemed to notice as she turned the old brass knob. The door creaked open, revealing a narrow, spiraling staircase descending into darkness. Fueled by curiosity and a bit of punch, she ventured down, her phone's flashlight the only source of light. As she descended, the sounds of the party grew faint, replaced by an eerie silence. The walls were cold, damp, and covered in strange, ancient symbols. At the bottom, she found an old, dusty room with antique furniture and a large, ornate mirror dominating one wall. She stepped closer to the mirror, wiping away the thick layer of dust. Her reflection looked back at her, but something was off. Her reflection blinked a moment later than she did, sending a chill down her spine. Sarah turned to leave, but the door had vanished. Panic gripped her as she searched frantically, but there was no way out. When she looked back at the mirror, her reflection was gone, replaced by the image of a ghostly woman in a wedding dress, her eyes hollow and desperate. The woman mouthed words Sarah couldn't hear, but she understood. "Help me." The mirror began to ripple like water, and before she could react, a cold hand shot out and grabbed her wrist, pulling her into the mirror. Sarah tumbled through darkness and landed in what seemed to be the same room, but different. It was the same room, but newly furnished and vibrant, as if time had rewound. The ghostly woman stood before her, tears streaming down her face. "They trapped me here," she whispered, "and now you're trapped too." Sarah's heart raced. Who trapped you?" The woman pointed to the staircase. "The spirits, they need someone to suffer in their place." Suddenly, Sarah felt a cold breeze and heard whispers all around. Shadows danced on the walls, closing in on her. She tried to move, but her feet were glued to the floor. The whispers grew louder, more menacing. "Join us," they chanted. "Join us." Sarah screamed, her voice echoing in the small chamber. She could feel her consciousness slipping away, the room spinning around her. Back at the party, the guests noticed Sarah's absence. A few curious friends found the little door ajar. They called her name, but got no response. One brave soul decided to venture downstairs. He never came back.